Hey folks, welcome to the United Coyotes Halloween special. Folks, we're in Harlan County and we're turning right now onto Kentucky 38 because we're going to go up and see if we can find the notorious Lady in White on Kentucky 38. She's supposed to appear somewhere around Verda. I'm not even sure where, but somewhere on 38, I think around Verda, on the side of the road. And oftentimes, she will appear in the back seat.
Goodness.
Yeah, with you. She'll hitch a ride without you even stopping, if you believe that. Do you believe that?
I've heard some stories.
But we're going to drive up and down here a couple of times and talk about some ghosts and stuff and see if we see the Lady in White. We're not nowhere close to Verda right now, but I think you said you heard somebody on the school bus had an experience.
Yes, on the school bus. Going to a ball game, coming back, there's a bunch of them screamed, so they said they saw her.
Saw the Lady in White, right?
It was spooky.
And you said you heard stories as cops said that she appeared in the back of the cruiser.
Troopers say it, yeah.
And taxi drivers back in the old days when there was taxis in Harlan County.
You hear a lot of stories.
Taxi drivers, some taxi drivers are scared to go up 38 because they said they'd see her on the side of the road, and after they passed her, they'd look in the rearview mirror and see her sitting back there. She's supposed to be killed on her wedding night, maybe by her husband or something. I don't even know. Or maybe she killed her husband. I don't know. Maybe they killed each other. But anyway, she went down to the road covered in blood, wearing a white dress, and that, you know, the story. And now she haunts that section of the road.
I just know that
supposedly looking for her husband or something. Because
all
I think
I know
it was on
is
wedding night.
always heard that there's a woman gets in the car with you at 38 at Verda.
So angry bride, yeah.
Right around Verda. Yeah, that's all I know. That's all I know.
Those are pretty Halloween decorations. Hey folks, I got to clarify. Yeah, one of the things, remark I made in my other video because I had a question about it. The word boogered.
Oh, yeah.
It's an old Appalachian term. A booger is a ghost. If you get boogered, you're scared. But I think maybe it goes out west too, because I've actually, now that I think about it, I've heard it in some Western movies referring mainly to a horse getting frightened. They'll say something boogered my horse.
I'd come back in the house after being outside or something, and Mom would go, "Did you get boogered?"
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, my granny used that term, but my granny didn't believe in boogers. My granny was an educated woman, and she did not go there. She was kind of the rock of the family that told everybody to come down, you know. Yeah. And but since we're now be looking on the side of the road, maybe she's wandered down towards Harlan, and she's not in Verda anymore.
This is not Verda yet.
But maybe she's walking the road where it's Halloween. Ain't no telling.
What about this Verda?
Up where they got the hamburger.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember.
Yeah, Johnson's Creek. Yeah, remember we done a video there. We done a brief visit to Johnson's Creek and the hamburger. 2-for-1 video. That's a great hamburger, the Grippo Burger is up there. I wonder if the 38 Ghost Woman's ever had the Grippo Burger, because it's really great.
I don't know. If she did, she'd really like it.
Oh, yeah.
It's really good. Yeah.
We'll have to ask them if they've ever had a sighting of her.
Hey, anybody seen this lady?
Yeah.
Or knows any stories, get on here and tell us some Halloween spooky stuff.
Yeah, tell us your Halloween stories.
Spooky.
Definitely. My mom used to tell a story. Since we're, but be looking, y'all, on the roadside here now while I'm telling the story. So there was a mother who would, when her child wouldn't go to sleep on time. Now, I bet you some other people shared versions of this story, because it seems like one of those stories maybe goes way back and is a lot of folks have heard different versions of it. Said when the child wouldn't go to sleep on time, she would go outside of its room and knock on the walls of its room until a booger was going to get it.
Oh my goodness!
If it didn't go to sleep and scare it to sleep.
Horrible.
The child's father, her husband, didn't like this and constantly fought with her over doing it to the child. Mm-hmm. Well, something happened to the father. I think he was killed in the logwoods or something. He was killed. And the first night he was buried, my mom said when it come time to put the little boy to bed, after he had went to bed and went to sleep till nothing would bother him that night, said when the woman was getting ready to go to sleep, said something came and knocked all the way around her house, every inch, all the way around it.
Oh my goodness.
And said the woman never did that to her kid again.
Oh, goodness.
Now, that's a good ghost story. Kind of sends a chill down your back, don't it?
I'm getting spooked now. I'm getting close to Verda and
we got
telling
to get
spooky stuff.
We got to get worked up to this, yeah. Now, we're getting close enough, like I said.
goodness.
Who knows? Maybe she roams.
There you go, talking about this stuff.
Maybe she's
again.
down here. Yeah, getting you scared again. You think that was a squirrel up on Red Dog Road? I think it was.
Yeah, it's a squirrel, all right.
Yeah, I think it was because you had a big nut with you.
Yeah. That's the truth.
Yeah,
You admitted it.
I sure did. Now, you say when folks rode up here on the school bus, this is around where they'd start getting scared
when
right
we
through
had
here.
ball games up here, that's what we worried about at night going back home.
Well, I will slow down a little bit. I don't think there's anybody behind me to get mad, and we'll look. I think it's supposed to be up at the railroad tracks.
I don't know. I never
Well, like I
knew.
said, we're not serious ghost hunters like our friends are, so we don't even know the story good. We're just doing this for Halloween. Is that something quiet? Hey, here
Don't
comes the
even.
tracks.
Don't even.
Here comes the tracks. We see anything so far?
No.
No?
Nope.
No?
We're good so far.
Yeah, I can be skeptical at times. I've traveled this road after dark quite a bit in my youth, and never seen nothing on it.
So
Well,
she ever got in a car with you
No.
that you know of?
No. Now we are at Berta, I do believe, because that's the detention center, and that's at Berta. So surely somewhere through here, with it being just a couple of
What do
days.
they call her, the 38 girl?
The
or-
38, the lady in white on 38, the 38 ghost, and
I have heard it. This
yeah, I've heard it my whole life.
that woman gets in the car with you at Berta.
Yeah.
What have you heard?
The 38 ghost, and woman gets in the car. I mean, the first I heard from it was from our good friend that I'm talking about lived up here.
Oh yeah.
And that was the very first I heard from it.
Spooky. It's dark up here too.
Yeah, well.
So
Now look for Lady in White. I guess you're at the quick stop. We'll stop and turn around and go back and try for another look. Huh?
I think you gotta go past the railroad tracks.
Go past it. I'll tell you what, to be sure, but we're not sure where she appears, we'll go all the way up
We'll
here
go all the way to the railroad
at Everett's
tracks.
and turn. Right? We'll give every ghost on this road a chance to show itself to us.
Don't say that.
Oh, Lord. The home of the Grippo Burger. Looks like it's closed right now, I think. So,
Yeah.
no Grippo Burger right now. We're probably closed because they get haunted by all the ghosts up here. Right?
That's right.
Yep. I knew it. We're actually passing the cemetery here, a large cemetery here in a minute. Well, we passed the cemetery and not seen anything. I'm sure we probably passed where she's supposed to appear. I don't know. We're going to turn here. We're on the edge of the town of Everett's, and there's a we're past.
We'll turn here and go back a little bit and see what happens.
Oh yeah, we'll video on the way back and see if we see anything. But this is a yeah, this is mainly a Halloween ghost story trip, I do believe. You any more ghost stories on the way back? We can share with them, because I do not believe we're going to see the 38 lady. Do you?
Probably not.
Probably not. There, we're passing the cemetery again on the way back. To your right this time instead of your left. Going through Verda again. One more change. To see the lady in white, the Highway 38 ghost. She appears on the side of the road, and when you pass her, she appears in your back seat. Or she appears in your back seat or on top of your car or something. I don't know.
I'm not joking. I hear something in the back seat. For real.
You are getting really good and scared, ain't you?
I hear something.
I'm pull over up here and show you.
You look back there. I'm not.
You're afraid to look in your own back seat.
I'm not looking.
Oh man, folks, she
look.
got a really good
look.
fear on. So you're afraid to look in your back
I'm
seat.
not going to look in the back.
That's
I'm not looking back there. You look.
There's nothing back there. I'll pull
Please.
over up here and I'll check the back seat for you.
Okay, please.
I tell you, we're gonna have to quit doing these spooky videos. They're scaring you. You get yourself boogered real easily, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's see. I could pull over there. Can I pull over here?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Right here on the side of the road. Yeah. Yep. All this light here. Oh, there we go. I'll pull it down here. I'll get a little further. Okay, your back seat. Let's check it.
What are we going to do?
I don't know. What do you think we should do?
Drive. Maybe she'll disappear.
Oh, I know exactly.
What?
We'll take her to Walmart. Everybody in Harlan goes to Walmart.